I'm gonna be honest. It's so hot in here that I'm trying to find the energy to make this video. So I just want to start off by saying, forgive me if I don't have the energy. I'm not as high energy as I might otherwise be. I got the fans off so I can record the video, and I'm cooking in here. But I'm gonna record nonetheless. Okay. You will never beat the market if you play this game, and I know what you're thinking. What game are you talking about? What is this game? The game is this: trying to time the top of the market. You holding a stock, it's going up, everything is going good, but then you get to the crucial point where you have to decide, okay, is it time to sell? You got to ask yourself that critical question. Is it time for me to sell? And then what you start thinking is this: well, if it's going up right now, maybe I'll give it a couple more percent. Maybe I'll give it see if it's going to go up a little bit more. And then it start to pull back. And then you're like, oh, should I sell? Should I wait? Is it just like, is this like a normal pullback, or is it like, I already know, because that used to be me. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm not saying what y'all thoughts are. I'm telling you what I was thinking. But at a certain point, I realized this just is not going to work. I cannot keep doing this, right? So when I first started investing, one of the biggest problems with my approach was not knowing when to walk away. You have to know when to walk away, because one of three things happen for me. Number one, sometimes, very rarely, I sold at the top or near the top, and then the market went back down, and I felt good and satisfied because I'm thinking, well, I got the most amount of money I could get, because that's what I want to feel, right? Or, which something that happened more likely, number two, I wait, then the stock pulls back, and then I'm in this limbo area where I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna wait till it go back up to where I had it before, and then I'm gonna sell, and then it go down even more, and before you know it, the profits are gone or almost dwindled, and you're selling for 50%, 25% of what you could have sold for if you had just sold instead of waiting for it to go up even higher. Or number three, which also happen more commonly, is that you sell, or I sold, in fear of losing said profits, and then it goes up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10%. And then I feel bad because I'm like, man, why didn't I hold? And then it's just a cycle. It's a battle between, do I want to hold? Do I want to sell? Do I want to, it's just fear and greed going back and forth. Who gonna win today, right? Now, there's an old saying: bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. I was being a pig. I was being greedy. And if you're being greedy, you probably know what I'm talking about. And I'm here to tell you today, stop being greedy. You got to learn when to just walk away. Stop trying to squeeze the market for every last drop of profit that you can get. Trying to wring out the profit till there's literally no money. Because it's just, you may do it once or twice, or maybe even a couple times if you are really lucky. But ultimately, it's not sustainable. And what clicked for me is realizing I don't need to get all the money that I can get. Like I need a number for me that I feel like is reasonable and fair for the strategy that I'm using. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a high number. If your number is your number, you go get that number. But what I am saying is that when you don't have a number, you don't have even I'm not even saying it has to be a number. If you don't have a profit percentage, if you don't have something that's guiding you on what you should be doing, that's a recipe for disaster. Brother, sister, whoever is watching, that's not, I don't recommend it. And for me now, I have my $15 profit target. Now it could go higher. There's a good chance that I'll change it. It'll be maybe 30, maybe 35, 40. As time goes on, I'll change it and I'll probably make a video about it telling you this is why I'm changing it. And now it's this. But it won't be it's 15 today and then tomorrow just for one time it's gonna be 30 and then the next time, oh, it's gonna be 35. No. I'm satisfied. I had to learn to become satisfied with taking my wins and not thinking, oh, Coinbase, just for an example, because it's just interesting how my 2 wins using this strategy so far, Circle and Coinbase. Circle, I pretty much sold at the top. And right around the top where I sold is when it went up 2 or 3 more percent, then it went back down, about 15, 20%. Coinbase, I sold. Then it went up in the next couple days, another 20%. Either way, I've learned, and it's something you may have to learn, or maybe not, but you watching this video, is that it's okay if other people are still making money. That don't have nothing to do with me. I got what I came to get. It's not always greener. The grass is not always greener on the other side. Because you looking at this one situation where, oh, it went up 20% and like, dang, I could have got an extra 20, but it also could have went down 20%. And you could have lost that 20 and you'd have had no money or 20% less than whatever you would have had. All right? So here's the thing. I'm not saying that you should use my system. I'm not saying that you should. I'm not telling you how to invest. Now, I offer my perspective. I offer my advice, pretty generally. I don't give specifics, but I offer generally. But I'm not telling you what to do. But what I am saying is that pretty much undisputably, people who do not have a plan do not make money consistently in the stock market. You have to have a plan. You have to have a philosophy, a strategy. You can't just wing it. You may get lucky, but over time, you're not gonna make no money. No money. Any money that you do make, something you're gonna lose it eventually. And it's not just for short-term stuff. It's because how I got into investing was very much looking into studying long-term investors, and all the strategies that I used, not all of them, but most of them were designed for longer-term investing. Even the one I'm using now, in the spirit that I thought of it, was for long-term investing, not short-term. So Warren Buffett, who preaches buying great companies, buying great businesses and holding forever. Even him, who, say he buys a stock today, well, he 100 years old now, so he gonna be dead in 25 years. Let's say 25 years ago, he bought a company, and 25, 30 years later, the company is not what it used to be. It's past its prime. It's not a good investment no more. He gonna sell, because that for him is the criteria. If the company is no longer a good business, it's time to sell. It's time to get out. So it doesn't matter what strategy you're using. But I know it's a lot of people out there who you don't understand the importance of knowing when to walk away. Now look, if I go into a casino, right? I know how to count cards. Y'all seen the movies. I'm great. I may have a team. I may be working alone, whatever the case may be, but I know how to count cards. I got the edge on the house. If I stay in the casino long enough, eventually I'm gonna be in the back room, and I'm gonna have a new appreciation. I'm gonna have a healthy respect for hammers, because you can't think that you're gonna be in the market forever and ever and ever, and it's just never gonna go against you. Because here's the thing, I doubt that you have the money to really make the market move. We're not making the market move. We are in the market, but the money that we invest, we're not investing millions and billions. We're investing Some of us are investing thousands. Some of us are investing hundreds of thousands. Some of us are investing hundreds or tens. You're not moving the market. So any day, for any reason, the market can go, like the stock that you're invested in can go down, and you're just out of luck because I don't know what you thought, but all that to say. See, because I'm finna get sidetracked. I'm finna go on a little tangent. I'm trying to stay off my tangents lately. All that to say, the same way if I was in a casino and eventually I got to know when to pack up, take my win, take my profits, and book it. It's the same way in the market. You have to know when to take profit. And what that comes down to is having a system, having a strategy, having a philosophy, whatever you want to call it. But you have to sit down and really give some thought into what do I want out of investing? What am I trying to achieve? Am I trying to get those home run returns, or am I trying to get, steady, consistent little income here and there? What am I trying to do? And then that will tell you when to sell. But if you don't give that any thought, what you're actually trying to achieve, is going to be very hard to come up with a reasonable idea of when you should be selling your stock, whether you're holding it for a month, whether you're holding it for a week, whether you're holding it for a year, whether you're holding it for 10 years. It's going to be very hard to figure that out if you don't know what you're trying to do. So that's all I got for you. The video is getting pretty long. If you stayed, I appreciate it. If you like the channel, go out and check some more videos. Subscribe if you want to, just keep up with me on this journey. See if I crash and burn and fail, or if somehow, some way, a couple years from now, you're looking back on these videos and saying, man, if he can do it, I can do it too. I've seen it with my own eyes. So like this video. I really appreciate that. And until next time, peace.